Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Muldoon, and in this video what I'd like to do for you all today is answer a quick question that was sent to me on my blog last night. This is a new thing that I'm going to be doing, in which when someone sends me a question on my blog or on riseforums.com or on YouTube, what I'll do is try and record a video and then upload it to my YouTube channel. So the first question has come from Diego from greentreelabs.net. Diego wrote, "Hi Kevin, I develop and sell WordPress plugins. My problem is that I currently have many websites, one for each plugin, and every site has a different style and theme. I like to have a unique style, a brand identity, but I also want to keep the unique identity of my plugins, so I don't want their sites looking almost the same. What do you think is better for me? Keeping different sites and style, or having them all under a unique brand style? Is it better having a domain for each site, or many third levels of the same brand domain?" So what Diego has done here is use a basic portfolio design for his company website. On the left hand side of the page he has links to his social media accounts, and on the right hand side he has a link to his blog, his WordPress plugins, his jQuery products, his about page and his contact page. And the blog is mainly being used to publish news about his products and services. Each WordPress plugin has its own unique domain, its own unique logo, and its own unique theme. Unfortunately, none of these websites link to each other. At the bottom of Final Grid Gallery, there's a section in the footer that links to other plugins, however the links are dead. On the Mikado Grid Gallery, there is a link that says other plugins, and that takes you directly to the Code Canyon profile page for Green Tree Labs. And finally, on Circles Gallery, the other plugins link displays two images, and each link goes to the sales page of that plugin. Thanks to Diego for that question. I think this is something that's really relevant because all WordPress developers will face this at one point. If you launch a product for WordPress, at the very beginning you have an option whether to brand it under a company name or to brand it under a unique name with a unique logo, unique URL. In the beginning, I think there are pros to having something unique. For example, if I had to release a Twitter plugin, I could release it kevinstwitterplugin.com. I could do an affiliate program. I could do all this branding. I could launch a blog. I could have everything in this one website. Now, what happens when I launch a second website? I couldn't do a YouTube plugin, for example, and put it under a Twitter domain. So I'm going to have to launch a second website. But at what point does that become counterproductive to do that? If you've got your third website, your fourth website, your fifth website, at that point, I think when you get like 2 or 3 plugins, it makes more sense to bring it all under the one umbrella, the one brand, the one domain. So what I think you should really do is brand everything under Green Tree Labs. And there's a few reasons for that. I think from an administration point of view, it makes more sense to have everything under one website. If you're going to update WordPress, for example, you're going to have to update 5 or 6 websites, or how many you've got just now, at least 4. If you're going to do a promotion for all your plugins, you have to do it through 3 or 4 different Twitter accounts, different Facebook accounts. You're going to have to update them all. You're going to have to log in, log out, respond to them all. It becomes a bit of a pain to administrate. Well, I think if you've got everything under one website, one brand, it's just so much easier to market it. It's so much easier to brand it and promote it and offer discounts and do everything under one website. I think that's the route you should go down. I realise it's a pain to do that just now because what you're going to have to do is change up your Green Tree Labs website and forward all the other websites to your company website. But I think it's the right decision. And if you look at the top WordPress developers online, you can see that they're all doing the same thing. Pippin Williamson has everything under pippinspluggins.com. Just the Vok, he has everything at yoast.com. WPMU Dev, they have about 350 plugins and everything is under one website. Theme Punch, who are famous for Slider Revolution, they've got the second best selling plugin on Code Canyon and they've got everything under one brand. Another good example is WP Ika. This is a company that purchased many plugins that were being marketed on their own, but what they have done is collected all these plugins and they're now selling them under the one brand. So to summarise my thoughts on this issue, I believe any company or any person who is selling 3 or more plugins or themes, I believe they should market their products under one brand. I think it's more efficient and I think it's more effective. Hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you would like to add to what I've said, or if you completely disagree with what I've said, please leave a comment below. I'll do my best to respond. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Cheers.